First time shooting a video outside. I hope the wind doesn't interrupt bother the sound at all. And I hope nobody comes out and sees me. I've been standing out here looking like an idiot. But anyway, what I want to talk about in this video is why does it seem like friends who do business together, what was that? Why does it seem like friends who get into something together, whether it be like a business, podcast, anything, doing music, why does it seem like they can't work together? And the reason I'm bringing this up is because of the whole Joe Budden thing, the Joe Budden podcast, and they're talking about, money is missing and all this, and Joe Budden it ain't none of your business and all this, and it's like, how is it none of their business when they're, from how I understand it, you ask them to be a part of the podcast, So I don't know. Is it better to not be friends with people you do business with? Because I know, if y'all know the magicians, Penn and Teller, they for a long time have said things like, "Oh, we're not good friends. We just know each other, and we don't know anything about each other's personal lives. We just kind of keep it to business. I don't know anything about him. He don't know anything about me." But then they came out years later, and Penn was like, Penn is the big one. He's the one that talked, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I was just playing. We're actually great. He's actually a really good friend of mine. He's like he's my best friend. I know he knows my kids. I think Teller has kids. I think he knows his kids. But it's just like, why does it seem like, what is it with like ego and people? Everybody wants to be the big dog. It's like nobody wants to be the second, the number two. Or they don't want to be a pillar that's holding up a structure. They want to be the Taj Mahal. They want to be it all. They don't want to be just a brick in a building. They want to be the building. So I don't know. I just think that if we learn to kill our ego, which is something I'm trying to do, not necessarily like in business and stuff like that, because I don't have a problem playing the back. But I think if we learn how to kill this ego, which from what I'm understanding and what I've read, a lot of scientists or people who study this type of stuff, they're learning that our ego is not even us. It's just it's something in our brain that's trying to make us seem, I guess, more important, or it just gets in the way of things, like just like with the Joe Budden thing, or with anything, like with music. You may see one member getting more attention. It's that ego that's saying like, why is he getting all this attention? We have to learn how to stomp that out and say, you know what, he's getting more attention because he's the lead singer, or maybe he's really talented, or maybe he's just a better looking guy than most of the people in the band. Who knows? So let's all try to kill our egos and try to, I don't know what this is on my lip, but let's all try to kill our egos and look at the bigger picture. If you going into business with friends or even acquaintances, try and let's try to keep things behind closed doors too. Don't be so quick to I gotta tell everybody and everybody gotta know and all this. Oh damn. But let's just, I don't know, that's just something that I kind of just, why can't people work well? Why can't people work together? Especially people who are supposed to be friends. Why can't we work together? So I don't know. That's all I gotta say. Let me know what you think.